Today I'm going to have a party at Bob's cousin's house, and I'm very excited to come here. This party looks amazing. I have to come here now. So now I'm arriving right here. But what happened? Everything is completely red. And why did this happen? Wait, I was also banned from here. Actually, I was banned from all the houses in Brookhaven. Why would something like this be happening? This doesn't make sense. Because 1 minute ago I wasn't banned. Okay, I arrived right here. Guys, I need help. So WX ended up arriving here. He said, come to the party. It's really cool. Dude, I'm banned from here. I'm not even kidding. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. If I try to come here, I can't. I'm completely banned. And now even he got scared. So he went back here behind. He said, Wheelix can't come to the party. That's true. I can't get inside here. I really need your help. You just need to unban me. That's all you have to do. He said, I can't. How can you not? You just need to unban me. Big, you also need to do this. I'm completely banned from your house. I can't enter here anymore. He said, but it doesn't even look like you're banned. Dude, this can't be true. There has to be some way to make this go back to normal. A few hours passed. I still wasn't unbanned from the houses. Now these two are right here. Literally, they're watching television. I want to see if something will show about what's happening to me. He said, everything is normal in the city. Absolutely nothing happened. Wait, terrible things happen. They just don't know it yet. I'm coming here to tell all of them the truth. They have to know this to help me solve this very big problem, which so far apparently has no solution. So now I just arrived here, and no matter where I go, I see these things. They're giant red blocks, saying that I'm banned. I have to talk to the journalist now. Something really happened, and now he's calling me over there. Okay, I'm going to tell everyone what happened. Literally, I was banned from the houses, and now I can't be unbanned anymore. He said, maybe they just don't want you around? Of course not. They're my friends. All my friends would never do this to me. He said, I also thought that, until the day my best friend said that I'm going to go bald. But you really are going bald. Your hair is literally falling out. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Now he grabbed this axe. Okay, it's better for me to leave here because he's crazy. I literally just escaped. This guy is completely crazy. And now I'm going back home. I can't enter my friends' houses anymore. I don't know when this will go back to normal. Likewise, I simply can't enter here, which is very unfair. Only a part of my car can come here, but my character can't come here. We're on another day. Big! I want to do a test. So, finally he's arriving here. I'm going to ban you from my house. And then I'm going to unban you to see if this works. So, he agreed to that. Now he has to come here to my house. And if I click on his character, this menu shows up. And if I click this button, he's banned. Unfortunately, he was banned. He's right here, and he's going to disappear. And now I'm waiting for him to come back. So far, he hasn't teleported. Okay, I'm coming here with the car to find out what happened. Something very serious must have happened for him not to have come here. Actually, he's at the beginning of the game, and from what it looks like, he's crying. I'm coming here to see what's happening. Big, what happened? Seriously, why are you crying out of nowhere? And now even this police officer has arrived here. He said, you're a terrible friend for making him cry. Calm down. I don't even know what's happening. Big told me why he's crying. Until now, I don't know the reason. He said, you banned me. Calm down. All of this was on purpose. It's just to do a test and find out if I'll be able to unban you from my house. So now he got happier. I thought he really was sad. He had just forgotten, and now he came back inside. Okay, let's go. I'm going to unban you from my house, and then you tell me if you managed to get unbanned or not. I want to see if this is happening to more people. So now we're arriving here at the front, and I'm going to unban you from my house. I'm going to click on his character, and there's this button on the right that I simply pressed. And now you can see that he managed to enter the house. He really went in there with no problems. Okay, now try to unban me. I want to see if this is going to work. So Big is arriving right here. He said, the button doesn't show up. From what it looks like, this is my end here in Brookhaven. I'm simply going back home. There's nothing else I can do. I'm going to have to stay here forever while my friends are in their houses. I really don't know what's happening. Now, after a few hours, I'm getting a call, and apparently it's from the journalist. He said, we're going to your house to record this rare event. Okay, this is really very good. Finally, he's going to record what's happening. So now he's arriving right here. Apparently this van was his, and his whole team is coming here. It's very good that you guys are at my house. So the cameraman arrived here. I'm going to tell everything that happened. I was banned from all the houses out of nowhere. Likewise, I can't enter the houses in Brookhaven anymore, and they can't unban me. Likewise, I'm happy because I'm finally telling this to people. He said, can you do a demonstration of the problem? Of course I can. I'm arriving here at this house. I can't get inside here. And now he's recording this. Finally, people are going to know what's happening. A few hours passed, and now I'm seeing everything that's being shown on television about me. And now the demonstration of what happened is showing. I'm completely banned. I'm happy that they're showing the truth. But now, why did this guy end up arriving here? I've never seen him before, and actually, it doesn't make sense for him to be on the television program. He said, we brought in a ban specialist to analyze the video. Are they seriously suspecting me? I didn't lie at any moment. Everything I've said so far is true. I'm banned from all possible houses with no explanation. I'm even curious to know what explanation he's going to give. He said his friends banned him on purpose and lied to him, saying they can't unban him. This is simply a lie. My friends would never do something like this. I consider all of them my real friends. But now this guy showed up. I've never seen this guy before in my life. He said, I'm Wheelix's best friend, and we banned him on purpose. This is a lie, because I've never seen him before. I didn't even know this guy existed. But now I'm coming back here behind. And what is Bobby's cousin doing here? Why did you bring this to me? He said, it's not for you, but I wanted to invite you to big surprise birthday. Where is this birthday going to be? I really want to go to this one. He said, it's at his house. Who should I deliver these flowers to? Obviously, I don't know. Normally you deliver this to some girl. And now Bobby's cousin left here. It looks like the party is going to be at Big's house, but this is terrible because I'm completely banned from that house. Unfortunately, I won't be able to come to this party. But now Bobby's cousin is arriving right here. He said, I want to deliver these flowers to your wife. My God, I have to save Bob's cousin before it's really too late. So I'm coming here to the front. Now he's looking here, and you can see that he got very angry. Okay, he has to come here in my car now. Bob's cousin, it's better that you come here before he gets even angrier. And now he grabbed the axe. Luckily, he came here in time. Dude, you don't do that. You really almost caused a huge fight. Wait, what is this? Literally, he's back here. Dude, my friend doesn't know what he did. He said, if this is true, know that you don't give flowers to other people's wives. Bob's cousin, look at what you did. This guy really got very angry. So now I'm going back home. I'm going to leave you at your house, which unfortunately I can't enter here. It's very sad that I can't come here. And now he's coming inside here. I won't be able to take part in my friend's party because I'm completely banned. And the party is about to start. It's the surprise birthday. I don't even know how old he's turning. It's very unfair that I'm banned from his house and we won't be able to come back. Wait, but what is this? I know this guy. He's the guy who pretended to be my friend on television. You have to stop now. So finally he stopped. Why did you say that? He said, stop following me. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to be the one who's being followed, telling everyone that I'm your friend. You're the worst of all. But he's really going to call the police. Okay, it's better for me to leave here. Finally, I went back home, and now there really is a police officer coming here to see what ended up happening up here. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to pretend that I was sleeping this whole time and that guy was lying. So now I'm sleeping here, but that guy simply disappeared. It looks like he left, so the police officer went all the way, and now he's coming back here. And now he's coming here to the front like this. Luckily, he didn't find the guy who called the police. And now we're on another day. I wish I was at this birthday, but unfortunately I have to stay outside, watching everything that's happening inside there. And now he's eating all the cake. He ate it in record time. There's only one piece left, and Bobby's cousin is looking here, and he took the last piece. There's nothing left for me. This is really very sad. But Bobby's cousin came right here. He placed a plate of food right here. Thank you very much. But where is the food? He said the food is already on the table. I'm not seeing anything here. I really wanted to understand what you're talking about. Actually, I'm looking here, and there's a really very small piece of cake. Dude, obviously I don't want this. You gave me the smallest piece of cake I've ever seen in the world. Seriously, I've never seen something so small. I'm very sad about everything that's happening to me. I was socially isolated from all my friends, and I can't come to their houses anymore. But now this jet is arriving right here. It looks like a military jet, but for some reason, it's landing here at my house. Okay, I don't know what's happening, and I also don't know who's up there, but it looks like it's the scientist. He was here this whole time, and now he's the one calling me. Okay, I'm going to go up there. I'm going up right here. I can't believe he has a jet. Dude, this is impressive. And now, literally, I'm in his jet. So, he turned right here. He said, I want to do an experiment since you're banned. Okay, now he's going up here. I don't know where he's going, but he's taking me right here to the front in this part. Dude, what's happening? Literally, we're entering here, and I managed to get into a house, even while being banned. Thanks to the scientist, I managed to get inside here. But if I leave here, I simply leave the house. But this is already a very big scientific advance. This means there's a way to deal with this situation. Great! He came here with the helicopter. This helicopter looks amazing. And now I entered here inside. Dude, let's enter other people's houses. This is going to be very cool. But now he's going up here, and I just reached the ban limit. If I go down here, literally I walk on top of the house. This is very cool. I think the scientist has never seen something like this before. I'm literally flying in the middle of nowhere. So he got closer, and he sent me this photo. You can see that I'm flying in the middle of nowhere. This is very weird. It even looks like I'm a hacker. He said, dude, it's much cooler than you think, but look at the bad side. I'm completely banned, and I can't visit my friends anymore. I can't come to parties. This is much worse than it seems. He said, look at the good side. You now have powers. It's true. You're right. Now I'm simply going to fly out, and I'm going to reach this other house. Okay, unintentionally I'm falling down here, but now finally I'm flying flying up. Great, I just arrived here, and now I'm coming here to the front. This really is cooler than it seems. The scientist was right this whole time. Actually, he's always right. And now he's carrying me. Where are you taking me? I honestly don't know. But now we're coming up on top of the mountain. And now he jumped right here. This scientist is very crazy. But now he's grabbed this hot air balloon. He just wants to fly away. I wonder where we're going to go. Wait, he's coming in this direction. From what I realized, he's going to land the hot air balloon exactly on the houses that I'm banned from. Dude, let me do this. I'm sure I'll be able to do it. So now I'm going to drive this. I'm coming here to the front very carefully. I'm going to start going down a little. Great, everything here is going to work out. There's no way this can go wrong. I just have to land this hot air balloon on this house that I'm banned from. Okay, I'm going down here as fast as possible. It's going to have to be this other house. So now I'm arriving right here, and it worked. Actually, I went right past it. Wow, I don't know what's happening. I only know that I'm passing through the houses that I'm banned from. This is much weirder than it seems. But I had a brilliant idea. Since I'm banned from all the houses, I want to make a list of things that I want to do with my friends now that I'm banned. So let's go down here. After all, I have to get my vehicle, and let's start doing the things on the list. By the way, give me this notebook. I want to write this myself. Great, now I'm coming here to the front. It was on my list that I really want to ride a motorcycle. So now, finally, I'm riding a motorcycle. He said, I thought they were activities with friends. That's true. I had forgotten that. I'm going to do everything that's on this list, but the scientist is coming back here to do scientist things. Seriously, this scientist is bizarre. I don't tell this to people, but he always comes to the nuclear plant to swim in the toxic pool. I even wonder if it's that toxic. After all, he's swimming here. Big, I need you to come here. Finally, he's arriving. It would be good for you to take off that hat. But now let's go cut our hair. I want both of us to have the same hair. So, I'm arriving here at the beauty salon, and this guy is going to help us. But it looks like he's scared. Actually, he's laughing at me. He said, you're the guy from TV who has no friends. Calm down. That's not how it works. Actually, I have friends. The television literally lied, and even so he's laughing at me. Okay, it's better to leave here. This guy is completely crazy. But there's one thing I've always wanted to do, which is to go up on top of the mountain and ride a hot air balloon with all of them. Big, I want you to call all of them to come here to ride the hot air balloon. It's important that all our friends come to this. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm coming here to pick all of them up. Today is the last day that I'll be able to play with my friends. All of them are waiting for me here to come on this hot air balloon. WX is the first to come in here. The next one is going to be Bob, who arrived up here. I'm coming here to pick up the last two players, who are Big and Bob's cousin. Okay, now everyone is inside here, and we're going to visit the mountain to get the hot air balloon. This will be the last time that I'm going to see them, because since I'm banned from the houses, I'll never be able to talk to them again because of a bug that happened in the game. So, now we're coming here to the front. I'm finally arriving up here, and we're coming here too. Each one is going to take a hot air balloon one at a time. So he grabbed this hot air balloon and is simply flying. And now it's Bob's cousin's turn. Great, now he's flying. Now it's Bob's turn, who's coming here. All of us are going to fly with a hot air balloon. And the next one will be me. Okay, now it's my turn. So I'm arriving here. Great, I'm going to fly away. All of us are flying here in Brookhaven. But I had an idea. I have to get over there in the front. And there's only one way to do that, which is by grabbing this item on the right and basically flying in this direction. Okay, I'm flying very far away. And now I'm arriving here. Perfect! I just arrived at this hot air balloon, and everything here worked out. Will I be able to jump to this other balloon? I'm thinking that maybe I can. So, I just jumped here, and it worked. And now I have to jump to this other hot air balloon. You can see that it's getting closer. Great! I just jumped here, and it worked. And now only Big needs to get here too. He's getting closer and closer. And now I just jumped here. Attention everyone, I have some news. Since I'm completely banned from the neighborhood, I'm going to have to leave forever. There's no way for me to stay here in the neighborhood anymore. Several hot air balloons are back here. He said, have you tried rejoining the game? Wait, that's true! You're simply a genius. I have to leave the game and enter again. Great, I just entered the game, but I'm automatically banned from the houses. This simply doesn't make sense. And now he's carrying me. Dude, why are you carrying me? Now he brought me to his house. He said, welcome back to the houses. Now he let me go, but I'm banned. He really thought I had been unbanned. Dude, this didn't work. I literally left the game. This didn't work properly. I don't know what else I can do to make everything go back to normal. Wait, what happened? Out of nowhere I was unbanned from the houses. I can even enter here inside. This literally doesn't make sense. Wait, what is this? A person appeared back here, who now disappeared. I'm coming here to get a hot air balloon, and all of us are flying again. The coolest thing is that everything here is aligned. I'm going through a complicated situation. I live in an amazing house. Under this house, there's a basement. I can see that I'll have to live there starting today because I'm being falsely accused of a crime that I didn't commit. So this journalist came closer. He said, did you commit the crime or not? But of course not. I would never do something like that. It's absurd for you to say that I did this, and Bob's cousin is recording this. Well, I'm going to leave here because I know that I'm innocent, but I have a plan B, to live hidden in a bunker. Because if I get right to this door of my house, I'll have access to the secret bunker that's here in my house. Even my friend is here. He said, said, I spoke well about you on TV. Okay, so let's watch television. Now I'm turning this on, and you can see that he just appeared there. I even want to see what he said. He said, I've known him for a long time, and he committed the crime. I simply can't believe that you said that. But now he's very scared. He said, I didn't say any of that. And now, finally, I'm appearing on television. I want to see how I was. Yes, I committed all these crimes. I'll keep stealing cars because I don't care about that. Wait, I literally didn't say that. Dude, they're modifying our voice. Even he got very scared. They're falsely accusing me of a crime that I didn't commit, and they're changing my voice to make me say things that I didn't say. I'm being falsely accused of a crime that I never committed. We have to go there to the newspaper to talk to them and stop them from continuing to do this. Everything that's happening is absurd. I can see that I'll really have to use my plan B, and I'll have to live hidden here in the bunker. But now I'm getting right here. But there's a problem. There's security here, and he's coming to talk to this security guard. Hopefully he lets us get inside here, but apparently he didn't let us. Luckily there's this back door. They're right here, and a television show is about to start. But I'm coming here to tell the truth. I didn't do absolutely anything of what they're saying that I did. I swear that this is true. But now he arrived right here. He said, you know this isn't live, right? That doesn't matter. You're accusing me of a crime that I literally didn't do. And now he's simply laughing here. I knew he was evil all this time. Okay, I have to leave. Everything that happened there was bizarre. But now I'm going back home. I want to see everything that's appearing on television before it's too late. I'm appearing right there. Likewise, I even want to see what I'm going to say. Likewise, I stole several cars, and I'll keep stealing if the police don't arrest me. Okay, I can see that I have no choice. I have to hide under my house in a secret bunker. Now it's night. I'm taking all the boxes here into the bunker, but there's a protest happening in front of my house. They think that I really committed this crime. Even my friend thinks that I did this. The truth is that I'm innocent, and I didn't do any of this. But I'm taking this box down here. I can see that I'll have to stay in the bunker for a long time. Okay, there are enough supplies here for me to literally stay 10 years down here. And unbelievably, I'm being very serious. There are several doors here in my bunker. There are several rooms that I'll be able to stay in for a long time until I prove my innocence. I'm coming here into this room, and it looks like this is the bathroom. This is the ugliest bathroom I've ever seen. I'm coming here into this other room. This one here is the storage room, and in this other room, there's absolutely nothing. I can't believe that I'll have to stay here, starting today. But for some reason, there's a police car coming here, because the police officer is coming here to the front, so he just arrived here. Finally, he came. From what I understood, he came to arrest me. All of this because of television. At all times, I said that I'm innocent, and just because television lied, they're believing it. He even saw inside here. He said, Wheelix, you're under arrest. I asked you to surrender. Luckily, he won't find me. Now a few hours have passed, and all of them have left the front of my house. Okay, I think that now, finally, I'll be able to go up here to build the most important wall of all. I'm building a wall exactly here that will protect me from all of them. Great! Now they won't know that there's a secret passage exactly here. It will be very hard for them to notice this. Now I'm going down here. I have to check the other entrances that this bunker has. There's this back entrance that I'll also have to close. I won't let any of them enter in here. All of them are my enemies, starting today. And now I'm building a wall exactly here. But I can't just make the wall. But besides this wall that turned out perfect, I have to hide the access to this bunker. And Bob's cousin is recording my house. It must be for the television show. Great, I think that this way it's already very good. In the future it will turn into grass, and this will hide me down here so that no person enters in here. But I'm receiving a call. He said, why did you do this? I didn't do any of this. Big, I didn't do absolutely anything of what they're saying that I did on television. All of this is a lie. You can see on the phone that he's crying. Now at least Big knows the truth. I hope that he believes me. Now it's night, and it looks like he's at my house looking for me. Okay, I got up. I think that I'll have to go up here, through a totally secret place. He can't know the secret place that I went up through because he would tell the police. So I'm coming here secretly, without him realizing that I arrived. Big, I'm right here. None of what they said is true. Literally all of this is a lie. And now, even he got scared. He said, is there any truth to what was said? None of what they said is true, but there's a guy spray painting my house. I can't believe that he's doing this. Big, get him out of there. Big is going to talk to him because I can't. I'm wanted by the police. So he's looking here. He said, he's a criminal. I don't need to ask permission to destroy his house. But the police officer is coming here. Okay, I have to hide now. So I'm going to press this button, and I'll go down here into the bunker. The police officer really can't know that I'm here. Otherwise, I'll go to prison for a crime that I didn't commit. But the police officer is coming to the front here and ignoring what's happening back here. And he's placing something on my door. Now there are police tapes in front of my house, showing that I'm a real criminal. This is worse than it looks. I'm going to do what any human being would do. I'm simply going to sleep. Now, we're on another day, and my situation is getting worse and worse. I know it seems like this can't get worse, but just look at what they did to my house. This police officer put all of this, and the worst of all is that I can't do anything to prove my innocence. But I'm going to grab one of these boxes, and now I'm going to do the only thing that I can do, which is to build the place where I'll stay for a long time. But now it looks like there's another police officer coming here. This is worse than it looks, because now I don't know what will happen. This is very unpredictable. So he arrived right here. He said the power will be cut soon, and we have to tow his car. But I won't care about that. I have to stay confident that everything will work out. Great, I built this. Don't ask me why I have this in my house. I bought this chair a long time ago, and now I'm installing it just to have furniture here in the bunker. And I wonder what's playing here on television. Okay, I'm coming here to see this. So this is finally turning on, and now I'm seeing my house, and it looks like the police officer is going to say something very important. He said he disappeared, but I promise that we'll find him. They'll never find me down here. What happened? The house's power literally went out, and now the bunker has no more light. This is much worse than it looks. Now it's night, and the police officers are working tirelessly to find out where I am and arrest me. But now I grab this box, and I'm coming up here. Actually, it's through the other door that I come up here. So now I'm going up here. Now I'll have to leave through the secret passage. Luckily, the police officers don't know about this. This is a very secret passage indeed. And this is where I'll wash my clothes. But I have to climb to the roof of my house with these boxes. I'm arriving right here. Here we have solar roofs so that finally I can have some energy here at home. And now I'm installing this here. Okay, I installed all of this. This is turning out perfect. It may not seem like it, but this definitely will generate a lot of energy for my house. And now I'm going down here to turn on the light. I have to close this door so that they don't know that I'm here. And once again, I'm going into this secret passage. Wait, but what is this? This journalist is coming here to my house. He can't come inside here, but he came here to record all of this. Okay, I have to get out of here now. Luckily, the door closed right at the moment that he arrived here. Literally, he's recording all of this. He's taking pictures of the places, and luckily he didn't even notice that back here there's a totally secret place that gives access to the bunker. These are the only visible entrances to the bunker. I closed these two entrances, but there are also these two secret passages that I doubt they'll discover someday. Okay, I have to go down here and see if the light is working. I'm trying to turn this on, but it doesn't work. Okay, I think I'll only find out when it gets light. Great, now we're on another day, and now it's the moment of truth. I want to see if the light is working. So, I clicked this button, and it worked. Finally, I have light again. So, I'm going to turn all of this on, because this is a reason to celebrate. Great, but the light is very weak. It's much more yellowish. I'm coming to turn on the light in this bathroom. This here is great. On the top part of my house, there's no light. Now on the bottom part, there's a lot of light. I'm watching television again. I want to see what lie he's going to make up this time. He said, I fired the person who recorded the reports when I found out that he's a friend of the criminal. Is he serious that he fired Bob's cousin? And now you can see that he's very sad? He shouldn't have been fired because he didn't even really know what he was doing. After all, he has an intelligence very below normal, and now he's eating cake. In a few seconds, he forgot everything that happened. I wish I were like Bob's cousin. After a few hours, I'm building more things. Now I can play several games. This is starting to get very interesting. I also prepared food and placed plants here, but now the tow truck is arriving right here, and it stopped in front of my friend. He said, he's innocent, don't take his car. But he ignored that and came here to the front, and he's taking my car from back here. Everything that happened here was bizarre. My car is being towed, and it's being taken to the police, but I don't care about that. I already lost my freedom a long time ago. It was inevitable that I would lose my car. He must be taking it to the police station so that the car can be seized by the police. But now, I'm going to call Bob's cousin. Okay, I'm calling here, but why is this upside down? Dude, your camera is totally wrong. Okay, now I understand what's happening. Why does he leave his laptop here? Okay, finally he fixed this. But dude, I wish you a happy birthday, and know that I'm innocent. I didn't do absolutely anything that your boss said. He said, what are you talking about? Well, I was accused of stealing cars, and even he got scared. Just know that this is false. So, he became happier. I don't understand why he believes everything that I say. To be honest, he believes everything that everyone says. Now I'm training here. I built a small gym to train. This will be important for my development, and it looks like now he's at my house. Okay, I'm coming here to answer big, and for that I'll have to go up here. Wait, but I had an idea. This looks like a great place for the gym. Later I'll move all of this gym to another place. But now I'm coming to talk to Big, so I just opened this secret passage. Big, what are you doing there? I'm in this house secretly. He said, you have to hide. This place isn't safe. Big, it's very obvious that I know that. I'm not living in my house because I know that they're searching my house. Actually, I'm living in a totally secret place that's right here. This is the place that I'm living in. And you can see that even he got scared. Seriously, this here is incredible. If you want, you can come here. I'll show you my base. Totally secret. It's a little better than it looks. If you get right here, we have the television room, and he's seeing all of this here. here. We have a lot of food, and we also have here the video games, which is my favorite part. I think I already found out his favorite part. It's simply the food. Dude, you can't eat all of this. I don't want to seem like a bad person, but I really have very little food. He said, I'll bring more candy for you. Are you serious that you would do that for me? That's really very good. So now, he ended up leaving, but he can only come back here if I allow it. He's basically going to call me, and then I'll authorize him to enter the bunker. But for some reason, there's a helicopter coming here. This helicopter landed here, and now 2 soldiers got out of it. This doesn't look very good because they're coming here to my house. They're arriving right here. He said, don't forget, our mission is to find out where he is. My God, there are soldiers coming here. I have to turn off all the lights now. Otherwise, it will be too late. I'm turning everything off so that they don't discover that I'm down here through the light. I'll turn off this light too. Everything is completely dark. There's a lot of light appearing here, which comes from these things that they're placing here. This light reflects down here. I'm very afraid of them finding me. They placed lights all over my house, and they're watching this place. Meanwhile, he's searching through everything that's inside here. But now, he's coming back here behind. He's here. But if he moves a little more to the side, he'll find the secret passage. All he has to do is press this button. Luckily, he ignored this, and now he's coming here to the front because he wants to see what's up here. Okay, this is even worse, because in this room, there's another secret passage here. And after some time, he ended up arriving, but he didn't suspect anything. He's simply enjoying the view. A few more hours passed, and I can't stand staying down here anymore. I can't even turn on the light, and I also can't sleep because there's a lot of light here. I can't go up here because there are soldiers watching my entire house. But I want to know one thing. I'm going to turn on this television even if it makes noise. I can't stand staying here without doing anything anymore. He said, the police are working with the hypothesis that he's still at home. This is worse than it looks, because they're right. I'm still at home. After a few hours, I was trying to sleep, and I received a call. Okay, I'm answering it. Big said, can I go deliver food? But of course not. They're literally at my house. He said, who? Literally the soldiers. There are several soldiers here, but now they're leaving, and they're going back here in the helicopter. Why did the 2 of them do this? I really don't understand why they're leaving, but literally they flew away, and finally they'll stop bothering me. Okay, I'll have to go up here immediately. Wait, but what if all of this is actually a trap? I'm watching my house, and now there are these radars in totally very random places. This detects exactly where I am. But now it's already too late because Big is coming here. He's going to come inside here, and the radar detected him. No wonder they already came back. Literally, my friend is going to go to prison. Okay, I can't let him go to prison. Because I'm Big's friend, I have to turn myself in instead of him. I'm the person you're looking for, and now I'm the one who's going to go to prison. It's better that I go to prison than my friend, who literally didn't do anything. And now I'll be taken to a maximum security prison. He said, your trial happens tomorrow. It's good that there's enough evidence. Now, we're on another day, and I'm being taken to my trial. I know very well that I'm innocent, but I'll have to prove this to a judge who doesn't believe me. Okay, now I have to come here. I'm being taken here to the trial. Everything will work out, I'm sure. But this journalist is here. He was the person who made me go to prison. I'm right here, being watched by the soldier. He can't let me escape. He said, we already know everything you did. You confessed your crimes on TV. I know it looks like I confessed, but it's a lie. The journalist manipulated all of this, and because of that, I called Bob's cousin. Now even he got scared. Bob's cousin is going to say what really happened. He said, I recorded everything, and the journalist modified Felix's lines. So he handed this tablet to him. He's watching the footage, and even the judge got scared. He really helped me a lot. But the journalist stood up here. He said, he's lying, I swear. And now he grabbed the hammer of truth, which decides all trials. He's hitting the table here. He said, Felix was acquitted, and you will spend a long time in prison. This is very good for me. After a few hours, I'm back here at home. I'll have to clean all of this. I'll have to remove all the things they put here. And the journalist was arrested for everything that he did. But now, at least, I have a new part of my house that can be used if one day I need it. Here in Brookhaven, I'm a treasure hunter because there are treasures hidden all around the city. There are treasures near trees, there are treasures on islands, and there are literally Brookhaven pirates. We all want to find the treasures to finally get rich, but unfortunately, I'm the only person who has a simpler house. Everyone here has more normal houses, and now even Big ended up leaving from there. He said, why don't you join us? Dude, I'm never going to join you. Everything that's happening is absurd, but now I'm coming here to his house because his house is perfect. I really wish I could live here in one of these houses that the government itself gives to people. We're watching TV, and from what it looks like, he has something very important to say. He said, from today on, treasure hunters will be fined for working. Dude, this is simply absurd and shouldn't happen. We can still work, but we're fined. He said, I'll work with you just once. If it's good, maybe I'll become a treasure hunter too. I'm sure you're going to like my work. So now the 2 of us are coming here in my car. It's a simpler car, but let's go now. So now I'm going down here, and we're going to hunt for treasures, literally on the island. So now I'm arriving right here in the front, and I'm going to park my car exactly here. Big, we have to go right in this part, and now I have to talk to this guy. Look, can you let us go in here? My job still hasn't been banned. He he said, but it's almost banned to work. Yeah, I already noticed that. We're here waiting for this gate to open, and finally it opened. Great, let's go. Big, we're finally going to get a boat, and right here in front there are 3 boats. There's the best of all, and even the worst of all, and obviously I'm going to take the worst of all. So let's go. Big, are you going to see it or not? He said, let's take the medium boat. I don't have money for that. Surprisingly, I can only take the jet ski, and now he finally came here, and now we're going to look for the treasures. That pirate apparently is also looking, and now it looks like he's going right up there. I hope he doesn't bother me. One thing that's very common here in the city is pirates randomly showing up and bothering people. Let's look for treasures exactly on this island. I'm going to leave the jet ski exactly here, and now I picked up this shovel. Big, grab this too. This will be important to find the treasures, and now I'm digging exactly here. One day I'll find this treasure. Now several hours have passed, and so far we haven't found anything, even while digging a lot. Dude, it's very hard to find anything. I'm starting to get sleepy, and now Big just arrived here. He said, it's better for us to go back home. I think you're really right. It's very late to keep looking for treasures, but now a boat arrived here, and it stopped right there. This is weird. Why would it stop here in the middle of nowhere? He said, maybe it's better to give up. Dude, I'm never going to give up. I'll keep hunting for treasures until I finally improve my house. But now Big is arriving here. Big, don't even say what you're going to say, because the answer is no. He said, what? I was just going to say that you should get a house that the government itself gives you. I'll never accept doing that. Big still doesn't understand, but it's not as easy as it seems. But he has a giant pirate ship, and now he just came back here. It looks like he's going back home. I want to be like that one day. And the weirdest part is that this ship isn't even the best ship of all. It's a very big ship, but this ship is even bigger. Big, let's go home. We really aren't going to find anything here. So now I'm going back on the jet ski. He arrived here too, and now we're going back there. I really am a failure, and I'll never be able to get money. Even when I have help, I simply can't find treasures. Okay, we're going back home. This is very sad, but he arrived right here. He said, don't go. There's a police officer waiting to find everyone who is a pirate. Is this serious? I'm looking right here in front, and there are no people. So I think it's fine for me to leave here now. I'm coming back here in the car, and Big came back here too. Big, our situation is very complicated. Actually, his situation isn't complicated. It's just mine. I'm going back home. But while I was coming back here, a police officer appeared, and he came out armed. Okay, this isn't very good. I'm going to stop my car exactly here. Dude, I can't be fined, but unfortunately he doesn't care about that. The city fines are really expensive. I usually lose 10% of what I have. If I already have a very simple house, that means I'll have an even simpler house. He said, just follow the laws. I'll let you know that soon we're going to arrest the pirates. Dude, you can't do this. This literally is absurd. So now he's going back here to the police car. If I don't stop my work, I'll basically go to jail. This isn't an exaggeration. I really don't know what to do, because I can't simply accept what the government gives me. He said, why not? Dude, did you really not read the contract? The contract says that you lose your rights, but you get this house. And now he's going back here to his house. It's really sad everything that's happening. I'm currently eating food. This right here is literally my dinner. I really wish I could one day come to the restaurant, but for now I have to stay here. We're on another day. I was sleeping here, but today I'm going to have a party that's literally Bob's cousin's party. Okay, I have to come here now. And now even Big is arriving here too, since soon I won't be able to work anymore. I think maybe it's better to visit Bob's cousin's party. Okay, I decided to come here to the party, and Bob's cousin is right here trying to hit this thing, but he's not as good as he seems. Or maybe he is, because he's doing very well. This basically fell on the ground. He really won, but both of them are staring at me. They want to know what's going on. I'm just a little sad because I lost my job. Literally, I can't work anymore. He said, of course you can. It still hasn't been forbidden to be a treasure hunter, but now this TV turned on, and this guy has something very important to say. He said, from today on, it's forbidden to work as a treasure hunter. Wait, this can't be true. All of us are seeing this. Even my other friend is seeing this, and now even he got scared, and now he's looking at me. Yeah, I know that I'm basically a treasure hunter. I also know that I was forbidden to work, but I'm never going to stop. I love being a treasure hunter, and because of that I'm going to work even more. Even if I go to jail, I won't stop doing this. Now I'm coming here to the front, but this guy appeared right here. Wait, I recognize you. You're the same guy who spoke badly about me. Are you going to keep working, or are you going to stop being a pirate? He's the person who drives this boat. He said, obviously I'm going to stop. I don't want to risk going to jail, but I'm not going to stop. I'll keep doing this until I finally find the treasure, and you can see that he really got very scared. I'm never going to stop doing this. Now I'm coming here to the front. I'm going to start hunting for treasures here in the city. So I arrived exactly here, and maybe this is a good spot. So I'm arriving right here, and I'm going to start digging right here. I just can't let the police officer see this. After all, he's checking all the cameras here. He can see what everyone is doing in the city, and from what it looks like, he's watching me. Maybe it makes more sense to leave here. Okay, I'm coming back here in the car, and I'm simply escaping right here in front, because on the other side there's literally a police officer coming here. He's arriving right here in front. This is horrible. Okay, I have to hide really well in this part, and he really is coming after me. Okay, I have to hide even even more. So I'm going up here, and now my car is camouflaged. It's really hard for him to find my car because my car is very well camouflaged, and luckily he actually ended up leaving from here. That was close, and I just found out that I can't keep risking myself anymore. So I'm coming exactly here, and now there are 4 boats available. I'm coming here to get a boat, but a guy passed by me, and it looks like he got this boat. Wait, I have a question. So he came back here behind. Are you going to hunt for treasures by any chance? And he agreed. But aren't you afraid that this is a crime, and the police can even arrest you? He said, this is the least of my problems. Okay, this is much more bizarre than it seems. And now another person arrived here, and now he's going to leave to simply look for the treasures. And I wonder why he came to this island. After all, he's digging here too. Okay, I'm going to go there. But this guy arrived right here. If you want, you can come too. So he understood that and now came in here. Look, I've never seen you before, but I'm going to take you here to this island. I've been here before, so I know the path, and it's not that hard to find. And I just arrived here. Great. Now all of us are digging in different places on the island. Now a few hours have passed, and all of us are here. I don't know if it's smart to dig on the same side, so I'm coming back here to dig in a farther place. So I jumped right here. I'm going to dig more or less in this part. I don't want to stay close to those people that I've literally never seen before. All of them here are new and look like criminals. After all, this right here is literally a crime, which even makes me a criminal. Now it's finally night, and so far I haven't found anything. Wait, what noise is that? I literally found a lot of gold. I've never seen so much gold in my life. I really can't believe that I found this. There are already people leaving from here. Wait, this right here is my boat. He literally took my boat. Okay, I'm going to ignore that. But while they're leaving, I just found a treasure, and they can't know about this. I'm trying to dig this out, but it's very hard. Okay, finally this worked. Officially, I got gold. I don't even know how much gold there is in this treasure. Okay, now everyone left. Only this guy still needs to leave too. I'm finally alone, but now he stopped. He said someone didn't leave the island. Okay, this is worse than it seems. If he finds out that I got gold, he'll literally steal it. After all, that's what pirates do. Big, I need help. He said, what happened? I need you to come to the island now. I'm on the left side of the island. Dude, I can't lose this gold at all. But now this boat is coming back here and is checking the entire island. And if Big doesn't get here in time, this can literally be my end. And now there's a giant boat coming here. This is even worse. Actually, this is my friend, but it would be better if it wasn't because this boat is very expensive. Big, I'm here. So, finally he's coming back, and now he arrived right here. I need help to get this gold. Great, I put everything right here, and now let's go. I'm going up here, and this boat is arriving right here. This is worse than it seems, because now he's coming after me. He came right here in front, and he's trying to stop our boat. So now Big turned the boat here and is passing here on the side. Why is he doing this? Big, let me drive. I guarantee that I'm better than you. We have to lose this guy urgently. After all, he wants my gold. He's trying to stop my boat, but now I turned the boat, and now I'm coming right here in front. He's lucky that my boat is very slow. After all, my boat is very big, and now he's coming right behind. Okay, we have to leave. This gold is worth much more than it seems. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to sell this. I only know that now he's arriving here and trying to stop my boat, but now I'm coming back here behind and his boat is stuck. Great, his boat got stuck back there. This is going to be very good for me because now I'll finally be able to escape. Big, how much did you pay to get this boat? He said, I didn't pay anything. He doesn't work at night, so he doesn't charge anything. Okay, that's very good to know. Now we're coming back here to the front. I'm officially a millionaire because of this gold, but I have to be very careful. After all, the gold isn't even mine yet. I have to somehow sell this. Okay, now I'm leaving, and for the first time I'm realizing that this guy doesn't work at night. He doesn't stay here, and the gate stays open. It really is free to take the boats at night. Even being a treasure hunter, I didn't know that. Wait, this boat is coming here. This is worse than it seems. Okay, let's get out of here. I got a lot of gold. I'm not going to let anyone take this. Dude, what do I do with this car? I have to hide it from this thief. So obviously I can't go back home. I have to leave this car somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. He said, I know the perfect place. Okay, then take me there. I'll let him drive. Hopefully he has a good idea. So now he's arriving here in the front and is literally coming here into this garage. So now we went inside here, and now that he closed the gate, it's going to be very hard to see us here. Leave the car further back. Okay, that's already very good. He said, how much do you think this gold is worth? This is enough to retire you and your entire city. Besides the city, you can also retire all your family and friends. That's the amount of gold that's here. This is literally millions of dollars. The only problem is that I became a target here in the city. Everyone knows where to find me, and unfortunately, there are criminals here at my house. He's watching to see when I'm going to come back. I really can't go back home anymore. This is very dangerous. Big, I need you to leave here and never come back to this garage. I'm going to leave through another way. So now he understood that and simply just left. All of this here is for his safety. Now I'm leaving through here. It looks like there are no people here, but there's a very suspicious van coming here. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I'm walking normally. He can't even suspect that my car is hidden here. I have to pretend that I'm walking normally, and now this van is coming toward me. Okay, this is terrible. I'm leaving. After all, he's coming here armed. I really have to escape now. I went inside here, and he just showed up here, but he's going to find me. Actually, he walked right past, and he's coming here to this door. Wait, I'm here. I was here this whole time. Okay, luckily he didn't go to that door. Here at this door there are very important things. How did you find me? He said, news spreads fast among pirates. Okay, this is simply scary. I'm being taken here to the front by this weird criminal. Seriously, he's bizarre because he's not afraid of anything. Now I'm going to have to get into the van, but I'm trying to stop just to make him angry. He said, "Come on, get into the van now." But now he's looking here, and from what it looks like, a police officer is arriving right here, and he turned right at this part, but now he just left, and literally left me back here. Officer, thank you for the help. You saved me, but he left aiming that weapon. Dude, I honestly prefer to be arrested than to keep being a target of these criminals. I'm being arrested very happily. It may seem very weird, but this is the best outcome I could have. That police officer really saved me. But now, in return, I'm being taken to the police station. Now I'm going to have private security, which in this case is actually the police officers. So he opened the door. Look, thank you. And now he closed the cell. I don't even know how long I'm going to stay here. Okay, a few months have passed. Today is the day I'll be a millionaire. But outside there's a very big problem. This van just arrived here, and they're waiting for me to leave. I can't believe this, but now this police officer is arriving right here. Officer, I want to stay longer. I really want to stay longer in prison. I feel like I still haven't learned my lesson. He said, "Of course you have. Now come here. You're not understanding the problem. There are criminals outside who are just waiting for me to leave to steal my gold or maybe even kidnap me. I really can't leave here." He said, "We know that, but luckily your friend came by helicopter." Okay, that's very good. Now I'm leaving. I'm finally free. But now I'm going up here on top. Not even he was expecting this. Literally, I'm going up here to get the helicopter. This way, I'll escape from here and won't have any more problems. Okay, tell me why you came here by helicopter. He said, "I want to buy all your gold. We'll weigh it and I'll give you all the money." Okay, that works. I want to sell this gold as fast as possible. A few months have passed and I'm a millionaire. I have this incredible mansion, and this friend of mine is also very rich. Since then I got a house. I also invested in security. After all, I have private security. Okay, I want to go to the market. I'm calling my private pilot, and now he's arriving right here. I'm right in this part, so he arrived here close, literally to pick me up. So I'm going to get in exactly here. Perfect. I'm inside here. I want to go to the market. It's very good to have a private pilot and even a helicopter. Now I'm coming here to the market that's very far away and has a lot of traffic. Great, we arrived right here, and now I'm going to do my shopping. This is how I live from now on. Brookhaven finally updated, and you can see on the right that they released 3 new vehicles. To test this, I called Big. Both of us are going to test the update that released. He said, "This is literally the best update of all." And yes, you are right. If I take the first vehicle, you can see that it really is giant, and it has a command center. Pressing these buttons, I can lift this item, so it's going up here on top, and I want to see what its limit is. And it seems that these buttons are also up here on top. Okay, I'll have to climb up here on top, but it's a bit harder than it looks. Great, finally I did it, and now I'll be able to fix the city lights that are destroyed. Meanwhile, Big is coming here to drive this vehicle, and I'm up here on top like it's a fire truck. Okay, I don't think it can pass here. Big, be a bit careful, because I think it won't work. Okay, literally I'm at the limit of the tunnel. This here is very different, but it's the new job that was added in Brookhaven. Now I'm going to press this button again. I'm going up here on top. Now I'm turning this vehicle. Okay, this is much cooler than it looks, but I just fell. Dude, I can't believe this happened. Now Big left here. He said, "Everything shook out of nowhere." Yes, I noticed that, even because it was me who was up there. Big is climbing up here. He will stay in this place while I control this vehicle. Great, I'm driving this, and this is actually pretty cool. This way, I can fix light poles that are destroyed. But dude, out of nowhere this started to shake because Big is up there. Big, just look at what you did to the car. Now finally it returned to normal, but every time he stands up, the car starts to shake a lot like this. Literally, it started to shake and fell on the ground. Big, it's better that you don't do this again. Just get inside the vehicle and don't climb up there anymore. What you did was very weird, but now I'm coming here to see the functions of this vehicle. And now I crashed the car. Literally, the car doesn't pass here, which is very weird. I had never seen a car with such weird limits. Literally, I'll have to follow another path to manage to take this vehicle home. Okay, I hope we pass here in this tunnel. Everything here is going well, and it actually worked. And now finally we are returning home. And this way, I can climb up here on top like this. But it's very hard to move this item. Seriously, this here is almost impossible. Big, it's better that you press this yourself. You can see that now it returned to normal. I'm going down here below. Dude, it's very hard to control this. Okay, I'm turning exactly here, but it's almost impossible. I'm trying to go back, but I can't. And Big is pressing these buttons. This here is working. Okay, now I'm going down here, and this way I can see who is here in the room. I don't know if there is anyone here, and it seems that WX just appeared, and now you can see that he's very scared. He said, "Where did you get this car?" This is literally the new car from the update. I can't believe you didn't know that. To control this vehicle, it takes 2 people. Big will press the buttons here so I can finally go down here below. Look, thanks for the help. And now I'm going to take the second car on the right. I wonder what this vehicle is. It looks like a totally toxic car. And now Big is coming here too, and simply got inside. Big, do you know what this vehicle is for? He said, "There's only one way to find out." Okay, I'm going to press this button. That is a firefighter item. I just didn't understand why the rope is green. Seriously, what could this mean? Big, I'm going to throw this at you just to understand what this does. So I'm throwing it here, and simply, this green thing is coming out. And now he just fell on the ground. This here literally is sewage. Dude, sorry, I didn't know that. And now he got up, but I want to see what else there is in this car. car. For some reason, there is a valve here. Big, I need you to come here and stay right in this part. Now he's looking here, and I press this button, and now he just fell on the ground. Okay, I'll turn this off. Literally, this is a sewage truck. He is still lying there. He said, you did this on purpose. Dude, I would never do something like that. From what it looks like, this here is a sewage truck. And now Big arrived here too. But there is this other thing here in the back. I'm trying to turn this valve, but it doesn't work. And you can see that inside this truck there is this totally green thing that is totally toxic. Okay, Big, this is one of the best updates. But what is Bob's cousin doing here? He said, very good to take a shower. Okay, it's better to get out of here. He is simply crazy. I can't believe he said something like that. Up here there is this spring emoji. This means that I can modify the truck, leaving it like this. It is a bit lowered, and it is very cool. But now I'm coming here to the gas station to see if this truck really works. But there is no gas station anymore. Where could we test this vehicle? He said, I think there are the new items that released. I think you are right, but we have a very big problem. Bob's cousin is coming here, and you can see that his truck is throwing a lot of green stuff back there, which I discovered the worst way that it is dirt. Literally, he is coming here near me. Probably, he wants to dirty my truck, so I'm having to run away from here. Great, I just made this jump, and you can see that he fell down here. Really, what he did was not very smart. Okay, maybe it's better that I go back here to rescue him. Even though he is weird, he is still our friend. And now I arrived here. Dude, are you by any chance okay? Now he got out of the truck and finally is climbing up here. But he didn't even need to get into the truck. Even being outside the truck, he managed to come here. Literally, I'm taking Bob's cousin here to the front. And now I just jumped on this ramp, and he really didn't fall. Actually, he fell. Okay, I'm coming here to pick him up, but I have a surprise. I'm turning the truck like this, and now simply he started to run away. Dude, come back here. You will receive a present. Literally, he is running away from me, and now he climbed up this mountain. Okay, I think he didn't like the present very much. Now we are running away from here. I'm going to take the other vehicle. I also want to see the other things that released in the update. I also wanted to understand why the nuclear plant was removed. Seriously, this here doesn't make sense. It was completely removed out of nowhere. He said, I love the nuclear plant. For your luck, it was not completely removed. If I click this button, I can take the nuclear plant on the right, and then it will become my house. But it seems that, if I delete this house, it still stays here on the map. So why did they remove it every time you enter the game? Okay, I took this vehicle that looks pretty cool. Now I'm going to climb up here to see how this vehicle works. Big, if you want, you can come here too. Just be careful not to fall from there. This is just a normal vehicle. There is nothing special about it, but here there are some arrows. So I'm pressing this, and you can see that the car is getting taller. The car is getting taller and taller, and now it is almost falling on the ground. I'm sure that this is happening because of Big. Big, you are very heavy. He said, it is you who caused this. I'm going to keep pressing this arrow. I fell again. He really was right. It was me myself who did this. This car is very hard to control because all the time it is almost falling. Literally, it moves in a very funny way. I had never seen something like this before, but I'm going to press this button. This here is its maximum height. It serves for us to get close to the poles. And then I have to take this item and fix the light poles. This is what these new vehicles work for. But now Big is arriving right here, and simply, he hit my car. Dude, I'm up here on top, and I'm almost falling. Just look at what you are doing. And now I fell on the ground. I can't believe he did this, but he activated this thing. Okay, I have to run away from here. Big really is crazy. He is trying to hit me with this thing, but luckily I managed to escape. Big really is going crazy. And now the pool of the person who lives here is completely dirty. From what it looks like, it is Bob's cousin who lives here. So he arrived at his pool. Okay, I have to warn him about what happened, but he is looking here. He said, I saw everything. It is time for revenge. Dude, Big is becoming completely crazy. I don't know what is happening, but we have to stop him before he goes completely insane. But Bob's cousin, from now on you will help me see the things that released in the update. And apparently, he became very happy, which is very good. If I take this item, you can see that they released many new items that I don't even know what they are for. He said, I think they are electricity items. Good thing you said that. I just took this item, and it's better that you take this too. He still doesn't know the reason. It is because Big is completely crazy and is following us, and he knows that we are on top of the roof. So it is better to leave here flying to avoid problems. Okay, I'm arriving here flying, literally to the other side of the city. Great, I'm coming here, but I'm seeing that there is already a person here in front who is Bob's cousin. Okay, I don't know how you arrived here so quickly, but this is impressive. He said there is a thing called teleporting. I'm going to place all these items here on the ground. One thing that I noticed while I was placing these items is that now it is much easier. There is no more delay in placing these items. Great, I placed all the items here. We have here light poles that are very beautiful and are the same as in real life. We have here this electric box that works, and also several other very interesting items. It seems that this here has a lot of energy, and you can build, literally, a power plant, and there is also this giant thing that I don't even know the name. He said, let's invent the name, but this here has a name. I just don't remember the name of this item. So he is looking here. He said, from today on, we call this an electric power transmission tower. Dude, how do you know the name of this? He said, I invented it, but now I'm coming here to test all these items. I don't even know how this here works, but I can click this item. Okay, there are 4 levers. I don't even know what this does. does. I just know that I'm pressing all these buttons, and it worked. Now I'm deactivating this to see what happens. Nothing much happened, but I know that one of these items gives electric shock, so I want to see which of these items gives shock. I can also click this, and now there are these two buttons. What could this here do? Look, it's better that you press this. I'll stay very far away to really avoid problems. He is looking at me. He said, is it safe? You can be sure it is. Now go ahead and press this button. Even I want to see what will happen. Now he pressed there and got an electric shock. Literally, he fell on the ground. Okay, I discovered that you cannot press this button. Dude, are you okay? He said, you said it was safe. I'm going to press this to see if this happens to me too. Okay, I also got an electric shock. So which one should I press? Okay, I don't know. I just know that I'm getting a lot of shocks. Now I'm going to press this other button to see what it does. Okay, I'm pressing this and again, I got shocked. From what it looks like, everything here gives shock. So how should I handle this? What is the correct way to handle this without getting shocked? And Bob's cousin is coming here. I doubt that you press this button. Dude, this here gives a lot of electric shock. But all the items are the same thing. They are just different models, but all of them give shock. Okay, I want to see what this item does. What could this be for? I had never seen something so weird like this. Now I can press this button and I also get shocked. The same thing happens here too with this other item. But now there is a helicopter arriving here. From what it looks like, this is Bob. Okay, finally Bob arrived here. Dude, why did you come here out of nowhere? He said, I brought your birthday present, but my birthday is in October, and now the helicopter is turning here, and simply, this truck appeared. I can't believe Big is doing this. Dude, just look at what he is doing. He came all the way here just to bother, and now I ran away. Dude, we have to get out of here. They are completely crazy, and they are coming here again. It's better to leave here. Now I'm carrying him. I simply teleported. Dude, I saved you from all of them, but now we have to see everything that released in the update, and we didn't see. Here near the chat, up here, there is this new button that unlocks this totally secret menu. This menu is for people who don't have access to chat, so if you choose any message here on the left, this message will appear up here, which is very cool. I can ask people to adopt me, I can ask people to follow me, and much more. This is a revolution. I just found this laugh, and now I'm also going to send this laugh in the chat, and this is the difference between the two messages. One is green, and the other is white. This will be very good for people who don't have access to chat. Now I have access to this secret admin menu. If I click the green button, this giant message will appear up here, and now he is very scared. Calm down, it was me who did this, and now he just left here. Maybe I shouldn't have done this near Bob's cousin, but WX arrived here. He said, did you see that weird message? Dude, it was me who sent this message. Down here there are 3 buttons. If I click the third button, a menu will appear that shows all the items that I placed, and I can see where all of them are. And down here there are the maps that I can save, so I can create custom cities. And if I click the green button, it will save all the items that I placed in the game. I can load this again. This will be very good for people who build maps. But my enemies appeared there, and now they are coming after me. But now they are trapped. Okay, I'm going there. If you want, you can come here too. So he entered here inside, and now I will have my revenge. I'm turning the truck exactly here, and Bob will have a surprise. He said, don't do this. I'm sorry, but now it is too late. Now I activated this button, and I'm throwing this at his helicopter. I'm sure he is not very happy. Now Bob is receiving all of this, and simply, I'm going to leave here. Now I got my revenge. I'm sure he is very angry. I flipped this truck. Are you okay? Okay, I'm going back to the normal truck. I'm sure they are very angry. Wait, but what is happening now? He is coming here. Okay, it's better that I leave here. Now Big is coming after me. He is completely crazy. I will not let him get close to me. Dude, I have to get out of here as fast as possible. But what happened back there? There is literally a fallen truck. Now I'm remembering that this is Bob's cousin's car. Literally, he fell right there, but it's better that I focus on the mission and escape from here, even because Big is completely crazy. And now he just jumped on this ramp. Really, he is very crazy. Now I'm escaping from here. I think we managed to escape from him. So now finally I'm leaving, and he hit us. Our truck is completely broken. I can't believe he did this to us. Meanwhile, he is coming back here behind after totally destroying our truck, and the 3 wheels of the truck are going there in front. But Big arrived right here. He said, I came to propose a peace treaty. It was you who started all of this. But now we are at peace, and now I'm back in my truck. And Big also came here. I didn't even know he could enter this part, but now my truck doesn't turn anymore. It is completely broken. Dude, I can't believe all of this happened. I'm trying to come here to the front, but it is very difficult. Simply, I can't come here. But now I'm climbing up on top of the mountain, and I fell. It's time to take another car on the right. WX arrived exactly here, and we are going to use this vehicle for what it really was made for, which, in this case, is to fix light poles. I placed 2 light poles here just to test, and WX will have to fix this. So he is climbing up there. I'm sure this can work. So Big is arriving right here, and is controlling this a bit better. Okay, he can already fix this. So he stood up, and this started to shake. Okay, I have to get out of the vehicle. Only this way the vehicle stops shaking. So now he is fixing this. Okay, at some point he will fix it. He is getting a lot of electric shock. Dude, I don't know if this is how you do this. He is not a good electrician, but now I think he managed to fix this. Hopefully everything here worked. But there is another thing here released in the update. right. For this, I will have to take a house. Okay, I just took this house that few people have. And now you can see that the party's changed. They cost only 9 Robux. And also the first picture changed. Okay, I just started the party. And if I arrive here inside, now there are some decorations in the free party. There are balloons and pizza for free. You can see on the left that Big invited me to his party. So now I just arrived here and this party is free. But even so, it is well decorated. At least they listened to us and left the parties free. He said it should cost 1 Robux. Big, I need your help to do one of the biggest tests. Now my avatar is giant and Big also became giant. And now I took this vehicle to test something very important. I will have to climb up here pressing this button. We are at the maximum height and now there is a lot of weight up here because we have the biggest characters. So if I drive this car, you can see that it is very weird. It looks like the car is even dancing. Now it is almost falling. Okay, this car actually is very cool. I'm trying to come here to the front. I flipped over. This is the weirdest car I have ever seen. Okay, I'm trying to come here to the front. My mission is to arrive down here, but I'm seeing that it will be almost impossible. Okay, I'm managing. I'm turning here a bit slower, and now finally I'm arriving down here. It took a bit, but I did it. And now Big is arriving here. He took the vehicle right in this part, which now flew away. Okay, this actually is very cool. The vehicle, again, ended up flying away, and you can see that it is completely bugged. Big, again, took this, and this flew away. I want to see what will happen with this vehicle. You can see that it is falling here on the ground, and it is very weird. So he took this truck, which again flew away, and fell there on the houses. And now he took the sewage truck, which flew away. This is the truck that flew the most in Brookhaven, and now it fell on the ground. He said, come here. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I'm jumping here like this. And now he took this vehicle. I want to get inside here, but I couldn't. Okay, now finally I managed, and now I'm flying. This really is very weird. If you want to add me on Roblox, you just need to become a channel member, and then I will add you on Roblox.